Hi everybody, I am going to discuss the poem The Good Morrow by John Donne. Good Morrow is written by John Donne. First about the poem, The Good Morrow. The Good Morrow is a metaphysical love poem by John Donne, originally published in his 1633 collection of songs and sonnets. This three-stanza poem revolves around two main metaphors, a couple of lovers waking into a new life and a new world created by their love. So we can analyze the poem by sentence line by line. I wonder by my troth what thou and I did till we loved, were we not weaned till then. This means the poet is saying to his lover, I wonder by my troth what thou and I did till we loved. It means what were we doing before we met? What did you and I even do before we were in love? He is telling that were we not weaned till then. This means we were still breastfeeding. We were not weaned till then. Till the time they met, they were breastfeeding. So he was wondering, the speaker or the poet is wondering what we were doing before we met or we loved. But sucked on country pleasures childishly. He was telling we were or we were. He is questioning, he is thinking what we were doing. Did we only enjoy simple childish things? Were we enjoying only the childish things? He is thinking of himself. Or snored we in the seven sleepers then? Or were we sleeping? Like what? Were we sleeping like seven sleepers? Means, or were we fast asleep with the seven sleepers? It means in Christian and Islamic tradition, the seven sleepers is the story of a group of youth who hid inside a cave outside the city of Ephesus around 250 CE to escape a religious persecution and emerged some 300 years later. So this youth was sleeping that 300 years. In the story it's like that. So the poet is thinking, were we sleeping like that? Not like that along with them. Were we sleeping? What were we doing? He was thinking, what were we doing before we met? Next sentence. I hope you understand this paragraph. Next line is, 'Twas so, but this all precious fancy be, if ever any beauty I did see, which I decide and go, 'twas but a dream of thee. This means he compares their love, true love, with the past pleasures and finds all the past pleasures are as fancies. 'Twas so, but this all pleasures fancies be. All the past pleasures were fantasies, were fancies. He is telling him, if ever any beauty I did see, which I desired and got, 'twas but a dream of thee. He moreover asserts that he had only dreamed of the true beauty, that is, his beloved whom he has got now. I hope this you understand this paragraph also. The next page. And now, good morrow to our walking souls, which watch not one another out of fear. And now, good morning to our souls, which are waking up. Good morrow means good morning. And now, good morrow to our waking souls means he is telling good morning to our souls, which are waking up. Our souls are waking up. He is telling that our souls are waking up. They do not watch each other out of fear, which watch not one another out of fear. It means they are not watching each other out of fear, they are in deep love. 4. For love all love of others size control and makes one little room and everywhere. This means there is no need for jealousy between us. Love make it so that we don't need to look at anything except each other, and it makes one small room as wide as the world. Next sentence. Let sea discoverers to new worlds have gone. Let maps to the other worlds or on worlds have shone. Let us possess one world, each hath one and is one. This means let explorers cross the oceans to discover new worlds. Let sea discoverers to new worlds have gone. Let them discover what they want. Let other people make maps charting worlds upon worlds. The second sentence says, let maps to the other worlds on worlds have shone. Let other people make maps charting worlds upon world. They are making maps, they are discovering everything, they are making maps of different worlds. Let them do. But let us not interfere in that. Let us not think about that big things. We have a world. We do have one world. Let us have just one world. Let us possess, the last sentence, let us possess one world, each hath one and is one. Means let them do, let the discoverers do what they want, but we are thinking of only about our world. Means just one world, each of us in a world. We two are in that world, and so each of us has a world. He does not consider the new discoveries. The poet is not considering the new discoveries of the sea an important thing. Now because of him and his beloved is pure world of love and discoveries. I hope you understand this paragraph also. The next page. My face is thin is mine appears, and true plain hearts do in the faces rest. Means my face appears in your eyes and your face appears in mine. Means they are looking at each other. My face is thine in mine appears. My face appears in your eye and your face appears in my eye. And true plain hearts do in the faces rest, and the truth of our hearts is visible in our faces. That's the meaning of second sentence. Where can we find two better hemispheres? Without sharp north, without declining west. The poet is asking where we can find two better globes without the cold of the north or the darkness that comes when the sun sets in the west. This means that when the world is divided into hemisphere, their love is Okay, so he's asking where can we find the two better hemispheres? Where can we find these things? Better hemisphere. I'll tell the next sentence also. Read the next sentence also. Then I'll explain it. It comes all together. Whatever dies was not mixed equally. If our two loves be one, or thou I, love so alike that none do slacken, none can die. This means the poet is saying where can we find two better globes without the cold of the north or the darkness that comes when the sun sets in the west. That's the meaning of this sentence. Next, when the world is divided into hemispheres, telling that when the world is divided into hemispheres, their love is united and crosses all boundaries of the physical world. That's the meaning of that. These two, that's the meaning of these two sentences. Next is whatever dice was not equally mixed if our two loves be one, or thou and I love so alike that none do slacken, none can die. This means when something dies, it dies because its parts were not appropriately mixed. That's why they die. When whatever dies was not mixed equally, that's because of that they are dying. But our loves are so perfectly matched that we have become one, and thus our love will not lost its power, and we will not die. If our two loves be one, or thou I, that's mean because we are perfectly match each other, our love cannot die. He says that when two things mixes, the purity of the matter loses and it becomes weak. But their love is not like any mixture, but the mixture of platonic love. So their bondage cannot be slackened and their love cannot be killed, as it is the immoral and pure love. Love so alike that none do slacken, none can die. He is telling that our love is so pure that it will not die. It's a pure love. So I hope you understand this poem. Please like, comment and subscribe. Thank you.